Peace. What is good, everybody? How are you all doing today? Hoping, wishing, praying that your day is a very blessed one. I'm here at the Fort Lauderdale Night Beach, as you all can see. I am just kind of sitting in the sand sideways, enjoying the weather. All right. And I'm very happy to share this very special time and space with you all right. And my bad, y'all, I got the wind going in my hair. Yeah, so I'm here, and I just want to let you know that you all are loved, you all are appreciated. All right. And I am in so much gratitude and appreciation right now, just for being able to be on this journey. It's really a eye-opening journey to know that I can share what I'm learning, I can share my life, and I can share my process through my journey with you all, and just get the kind of feedback that I do, and get the amount of love that I get from you all. And I just want to let you know that I am very appreciative for each and every one of you, because this is not easy. This is very it takes a lot of courage to get on the camera and put your face on the camera. Glasses, no glasses, no glasses. Um, and just share your journey and share what you are going through. Um, my hope is to always show gratitude, appreciation, and last but not least, to challenge you to unlock your fullest potential in a graceful way, and not in a watch me do as I do kind of way, but kind of like in a selfless way, transparent method. My goal is to help you to look within and find the many different treasures that you hold, the very different things that will unlock your happiness, the different things you may find beautiful within yourself to cherish and help you grow, and also things that can help put you on a higher timeline through you doing the work. My hope is to inspire you, motivate you, instill something that's a lot more than hope into your journey, something that weighs a lot more than hope, something that is more liberating, that more has to do with free will, and it has to do with being happy with every decision that you choose, every choice that you make. And every time I turn this camera on, I think about you. And I think about you because you are the ones that show up for me whenever I film, whenever I create, whenever I express emotions or anything that may be personal or anything that may be for the general collection of, collective that is here. You all consistently show up, and I know that everyone is very busy. I know that everyone is out chasing your dreams, creating your reality, being your greatest version, being authentic. And when you're doing all of that, I know it's a lot to stop and turn YouTube on to see what else you can get out of life. All right, especially when you're out living your life. So I just want to let you know that my hope and my dream is that I'm always providing value for you, that I'm always instilling inspiration, that I'm always encouraging you to be motivated. And I know that this collective here is very busy. I know that you all are out achieving greatness and enjoying your life while you do it, and my hope is that, when you're enjoying your downtime, or even if it's not your downtime, or maybe you're just starting your grand rising and you're getting your day going, that my words, my videos, my content will uplift you and motivate you and inspire you. That is my hope. That is my dream. That is the heart and soul of the Ocean Experience. It is to be your greatest version, to be authentic, to love the life you live and live the life you love. It's not about, the Ocean Experience is not about being at the beach. It's not about the glasses or the necklaces that I wear. Sometimes I wear necklaces. It's not about anything aesthetically. It's about freedom being your birthright. It's about exercising your free will to create opportunities to make the kind of choices that you want to make, whether it's finally making the choices or that I'm encouraging you to continue to make the kind of choices that you want to make. And it's about getting in nature. The Ocean Experience is about getting in nature. It's about being one with nature. It's about the kind of thoughts you get while in nature. And I create videos out here in nature with you in mind. All right. A lot of us don't have the luxury to go outside every day, or whether it's weather permitted. I am.
What do you post on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, you should live stream.
I know, I was thinking about live streaming.
Yeah, it's super big right now.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. Yeah, it's funny you said that. I was thinking about live streaming, but I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just shoot a video real quick and yeah.
Do it all.
Yeah, absolutely. You should. Do you have YouTube or?
No. I just put my VODs on YouTube from my streams.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really active there.
Oh, okay. Well, if you get a chance, check out my channel. It's the Ocean Experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Bob.
No, it's no problem. No, it's no problem. But thanks a lot, and continue having a great evening.
Thank you. You too. Keep it up.
You was.
Whatever you work. Whatever you work. Take
Uh,
care.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah. So I am here, and I am, my goal is to hopefully inspire those of us who maybe, as I was saying earlier, maybe you don't have the luxury of getting outside every day, whether it's due to maybe the weather is not permitting you, or the weather is very, not that it's unpredictable, because we always know what the weather's going to be every day. um but just a change, just a switch of, an idea. It's very easy, because like, it's, if I wanted to, it's very easy for me to film at home or anywhere on the go, in a vehicle, inside of a vehicle. And trust and believe, I love all of those contents, because that's the kind of YouTube that I watch. I love watching people film wherever they are comfortable. I felt that I film out here in the heart of nature at the ocean, because for me it was like the thing that I was the most scared to do. Like, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be out here in front of all these people, and and it was kind of like it forced me to want to do it this way, because I felt myself personally that it was too easy for me to just be at home, or anywhere by myself and film. But I like to kind of be in the mix. As you all see, someone just kind of came by, and hey, I'm not really, even though I don't really push my YouTube like that, but I let them know where they could check out the content, um, and my stance on this is, I do it this way because in the beginning, this is what I was the most fearful of, was being out here interacting. Like, I was very scared to even put my face on the camera. It was like this whole thing. Go ahead and check out some of my early content. I have a whole story on that. But anyways, before I get too off topic, the ocean experience is not about being at the beach, or parasailing, or getting on a yacht or anything like that. It's about getting out of my comfort zone and creating, and most of all, sharing. Because a little backstory, and I won't go super deep, but I'll just give you the bottom line. I started my channel almost 3 years ago, and I was going through a lot of major shifts, and I just didn't want to, and I love my friends, I love my family, but I didn't want to, because of the shifts that I was going through, I didn't want to, like, alarm anyone or startle anyone. So I just decided to say, what, let me start a YouTube channel. And the amazing thing that happened when I started the YouTube channel is that I was able to not focus on those things that I was going through, and believe it or not, they all dissolved. Like, everything that I thought I was going through, I really wasn't going through it. It was just a perception. I was perceiving myself going through a sad reality. And after I did my YouTube video and I look back, I realized, by giving myself time and space not thinking about the thing I was going through, I realized that I could shift my reality and realize I was not going through it at all. It was just something that was happening in my life, and it was a matter of me choosing that in my life or choosing myself. And I was able to make a choice and say, I'm going to choose me every time instead of choosing my problems. I'm going to choose me every time instead of choosing my situations. And in return, I was able to choose you, because um, this channel is all about you. It's all about you. It's all about the collective. And as I say in all my videos, without you, there would be no ocean experience. And so just know this channel here is all about authenticity. It's all about growth. It's all about expansion. It's all about being real with yourself and unearthing all things within your spirit, your mind, and even in your physical life, just things that are occurring. And once we unearth it all, we see what we can learn from it so that we can apply it, integrate it into oneself, and grow, evolve, and then ultimately share it with you. Because as you all know, everything that I learn, I always try and add my take to it and give it back. And when I give it back, I give more than I got, and I always try to keep it that way. Just because that's, who I am. I'm not the type of person to learn a bunch of stuff and not share, or go through a bunch of stuff and not share, or live a bunch of stuff and not share. Like I always have it in mind that there may be somebody going through something that I'm going through, and maybe they may need to know that there's other people going through something that they've been through, so they can give them a sense of relief or an opportunity to just have a moment, where they can have a sigh of relief, and know that they're not the only one going through anything. So that's the, whole objective of this channel. Of course, y'all know I love to overshare. It is what it is. I try to not overshare, but I overshare all the time, and I'm cool with it because, I'm living my life. This is the life I want to live, and I'm really excited that I have you to share it with. And I just want to let y'all know that I love y'all. I'm thinking of y'all, and whatever it is that you are hoping, wishing, and praying for, I'm hoping, wishing, and praying for it to happen for you in Godspeed in this moment, right here, right now, okay? And, I'm cheering for y'all. Y'all are my number one fans. I'm your number one fan, and y'all are my number one fans. You know what I mean? And I just know that we got this thing. We got this thing going, and this is only the beginning. All right? I love y'all. I'll see you all in the very next video. Peace and love. Namaste.